Alright, hey guys, it's Dijon. Sorry about the lighting here. Um, but I know I've been slacking on making a video, so I'm trying to hurry up and make a video here while I'm in the car before I go to the gym. I'm basically about 10 months on T. I'm kind of in between with February only having 28 days, so it kind of messes around with exactly how many months. So I'm technically 9 months. But I'm 10 months at the same time. Some changes, especially from the last video that I posted. My voice definitely has gotten deeper. Too bad the lighting, there we go. You can kind of see me better. My face definitely has changed. I do look more masculine. That's definitely something that's there. I've got a little bit more facial hair going on my chin. It's really starting to come along my jawline. My mustache is there. You can even kind of see it with the shadow a little bit, but kind of not. An update that basically happened since the last video that I've made. I went to go see a dermatologist about the acne. It's actually been clearing up, and if I was smart, I would have made a video prior to, so you could have seen what was going on. But I'd say about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months, my acne really had picked up, and that's because I was starting, I think, to get facial hair on my cheeks. So it was a major thing where I couldn't really control it anymore with the Panoxy. It's a great wash/cream to use. If people are using it, I would continue to suggest using it. Even my dermatologist told me to continue to use it. I mainly use it on my body though, for like my chest and my shoulders, because I actually didn't have too much and it wasn't too bad. But it just wasn't enough to dry out my face. So I have prescribed cream that I put on at night. And I just use regular Dove facial wash, sensitive skin, because I don't want anything that's too harsh on my skin and then having that dryness as well. But he did say it was okay for me to continue using the Panoxy in the morning when I washed my face, or I could alternate like every other day. That's what I started out doing it in the morning, but then I realized that my face was getting just too dry, so I alternated every other day or just a couple of times in the week in the morning. But I really use the Dove sensitive facial wash morning and night. You definitely want to not use that the Panoxy if you're going to be putting on something harsh, because it's unless your skin can tolerate it. My skin just couldn't tolerate it. It was just too much. So that was something that had happened. I'm growing my hair back a little bit. Another thing that kind of picked up too with that, once I was on antibiotics with the acne, and my dandruff has kind of picked up actually. Dandruff kind of is in my family a little bit on my dad's side, so it doesn't surprise me. But even when I had cut my hair and stuff, when I got on T, it seemed to pick up a little bit. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if it's just because it's winter here. So, you know, cool air and all that dries stuff out. Who knows? But some other things that I noticed that, like I said, my voice, but I also noticed that my Adam's apple seemed to drop down a little bit further in my throat, which I hope is a plus. I've noticed, as far as me weightlifting, I really have sucked at weightlifting, like for real. But with that being said, my pecs have been kind of staying in place. Without being on T, that probably would not have happened any other time. I really had struggled with even my pec area when prior to in college, and I was just lifting. I have already said that if I would lift how I was lifting in college, I would be pretty much at a size that I would want to be at, and I'd be pretty buff. But my arms have continued to get bigger. I still kind of do lifting when I'm at work. Like I said, I go to the gym, not as much like I used to and stuff like that, but it's definitely there. Speaking of gym though, I have got a confirmation on the top surgery of a price. $6,399. So I do have a UCaring account to help fundraise. So if anybody, the link is gonna be down below. So if you want to help donate, please do so. There's a waiting list until June or July, but even with that being said, I haven't picked an actual date because I need to raise that money. I need to get that money. I'm doing what I can to save. I paid the consultation fee. I'm going to be putting the down payment if I can. You know, I'm doing as much as I can, and I'm really trying to cut back on stuff, but people also have to realize, like, there's a lot going on. There's college stuff going on. There's me trying to get jobs going on, you know, in the legal field. So there's a lot, but I want people to realize and know that those who do donate, if I know you personally, I have shot you a text right away. I'll be giving out thank you cards, personal thank you cards. Yeah, it's, you know, it costs like $5 to get a pack of 50 thank you cards. It's just the mere fact that a lot of people donate to things and they don't even know, like, if the person's really using it for that, or like nobody really gets a chance to say thank you. With YouCaring, it tells me every single person that donates. I may not know you. I may try to contact you, email you, Facebook you, or find you to maybe get an address or something that I can say thank you. But please know, and even if I can't, please know right here through this video that I'm saying thank you. Every single penny counts. If you're giving me a penny, like you walk up to me and you give me a penny, trust me, it is going in my water jug that I have on the top of my dresser to try to save for money. Every single penny counts because I will be saving it and sending it off to Dr. Mandali in Ohio. Oh, by the way, that's who I'm going to, Dr. Mandali in Ohio. That's who I picked. Double incision, side liposuction, and nipple grafting, if people know what's going on. Eventually there'll be pictures for that. Another thing that's going on also is I'm coming up on my 1 year, so I'm trying to have a little anniversary get together, and as well as at that anniversary I'll be there'll be a little donation jug. So yeah, and the thing is that I want to tell people too with the donations, that once I hit the amount that I need for top surgery, I'm not asking for any more. I know a lot of people ask for, you know, $2,000, let's just say, and they end up getting 4, 5, 6, 12. My thing is, I'm going to shut down the site as soon as I get what I need. As well as, you know, 1,000 over, it's not that bad because they're, you know, you have to be off of work. And things like that, especially my job that I do, I lift, I do deliveries and things like that. I wouldn't be able to work. So, that, you know, I'd be in school too. So an extra 1,000 would help, but I'm not asking for it, like I said. So if it comes, it comes, but, you know, I'm not asking for any more than what I actually need for the surgery, because the surgery is what counts. Insurance is being horrible. That's another thing that has happened within the last couple of months. My insurance has actually started to deny any of my claims. They denied my endo. Because my endo put me in as male, which clearly that's what my license said. They even denied a cleaning that I had at a dentist's office. And that's because, again, it was put in as female, even though my license says male. And I give props to my dentist's office in Muskego because, you know, they fought for it and said, like, look, we know who this person is. We know that they're transgendered. We understand what's going on here. They submitted the claim, I think it's almost like 4 or 5 times now. And they've been fighting for it to have it go through as male. And I finally just told them, like, you know what, look, you just put it in as female. At this point, like, you guys have tried. I know you're not being disrespectful to me, and you know that I have insurance, and you know, I can't argue with it really. But, you know, I have state insurance through my mom, who works for the state. So they suck. I'm putting that out there because they do not have a transgender policy, and they don't even try to take a step to respecting a transgendered person. They literally had told me when I was asking them about top surgery that basically if I didn't have breast cancer, they didn't care. So the only thing that they're actually doing for me, period, is paying my therapist off. Thank you. But, you know, that's not the only thing that's wrong when it comes to transgendered people. You know, I was cleared for therapy like 2 weeks after I had went. So, you know, that it just kills me. But that's a whole nother political issue, and that's not what I'm here to talk about. I also noticed that, sorry about the light here, and I have no way of fixing that, so we're just gonna be in the dark here. I have also had a thing of like I still haven't, I'm still not like aggressive or like mood swings, but I don't know if like my mindset just has changed, but I'm pretty laid back even more now, I think, because I'm more comfortable. I also got an STP. I've already had one, but I got one by Number One Laboratory. Because that was just something that started to bother me like emotionally. Because I was going back to school and I didn't really know what to do, because this is my first time actually going into school like not disclosed. So I had a thing about going to the bathroom and how that would be. I've never had like a thing of, oh my god, my feet don't face the right way. This is the first time that kind of happened, but I solved that problem. I got a really just cheap SCP, like I said, from Number One Laboratory, not the good one, just the regular. I think it's the D model. I think it's just straight across. I have another separate video that I'll be posting about that as a review, and that's been getting me along perfectly fine. So that's great too. But it also makes me feel better too to be able to stand up and do that. And, you know, people ask me about prosthetics and stuff like that. And eventually that'll come. But like I said, the top surgery is my number one thing right now. And being on 10 months, like, that's basically the thing that I want to have happen next. Because I am starting to look and sound male. I'm passing very well. And for a short period of time, too, it was like I had a thing that I wasn't passing. It was, kind of weird. I went to a shorter haircut, and I think before, when I had a short haircut, I looked more masculine. But now that I'm on T and I make a short haircut, I look more feminine. So that's another reason why I'm growing my hair back a little bit too. I think I look more masculine. I think the last time I made a video too, I was saying that I had glasses. I got male glasses. So that's, I mean, that is what it is. That nothing of that sort had changed. My legs have gotten hairier from day one of starting T. I can tell you that. That is a definite confirmation. All the way up like onto my thigh, as well as like my muscle, my quads have gotten a little bit more defined. Like I said, I haven't been doing too much lifting. There's just the body fat I can see is changing. Another thing I want to add in this video too is about last month, roughly in December, I did actually get my cycle. This is common with trans guys. Trans guys, please don't freak out. It does happen until you actually get the ovaries removed. It's gonna happen. Or it's a possibility to happen, I should say. It wasn't as bad as what it normally is for me. The only thing that was bad was because I wasn't expecting it, number one, and number two, there was some cramping involved. So it was more of a thing that I just didn't expect. But I wasn't as heavy as usual. My cramping didn't get as bad as it has been. Like I said, it just kind of threw me off. I notified my endo right away. I kind of had mixed sides when I was asking like my trans brothers and stuff like that about, you know, do I notify them? Do I not? Like, I know this could happen. Stuff like that. I went ahead and did it because I still didn't feel like something was right. I felt like my T levels were low. I know a couple people are like, how do you feel like more feminine, or how do you know your T levels? I don't know. You know, people know themselves the best, and that's just, I felt like my T levels were low. I notified them. I went in, I got blood work. Sure enough, my T levels were low. So I went from 0.2 cc's to 0.3 cc's, and I do have another appointment coming up, and we're thinking about increasing that again. Yeah, so I think that increase definitely has helped a lot. And that's all I really have so far. Watch out for a couple of other videos. I will be on other YouTube channels as well, like Batman, which is Black and Trans Men. I'm also on the Trans Nation site. I've been really busy with some paralegal things and law school stuff, so everybody just hold on. I'm trying to get some modeling stuff too out the way. Like I said, there's a lot going on. It's really, my focus is on top surgery. So yeah, I don't want to make this video any longer than 15 minutes, and I got 5 seconds left. So thanks for listening. I'll have another update coming up. This is DeJourn. Donate if you can. Thank you. Appreciate it. To all my fans out there, and I'll keep you guys posted. This is my 9/almost 10 months on T.